Hi, my name's Rintu Basu, and I'm the author of the Persuasion Skills Black Book. I've just dropped by to say a few words about Rex Sikes and his mind design course. I started the course at the beginning of the year, and I picked this course specifically, and even more specifically, I picked Rex Sikes. I've known Rex for a whole number of years. We're friends on Facebook, and I've been through some of his previous NLP courses and stuff like that. So I have some background in knowing him, and I've got a lot of faith and a trust in him, and I relate to his values. He's a really, really good guy. I was looking for a course to go on because actually the last 4 or 5 years has been quite difficult. I've had a big lifestyle changes. I'm not working at the moment because I'm having to look after my father, and there's all sorts of stuff going on that have meant that I've had a big change in identity. At the beginning of the year, I decided that I really, really wanted to change that, and a lot of it had to do with changing my mindset and getting back to being productive and useful and doing all sorts of the stuff that I used to do, but actually I do want to take it up a level. The reality is that I've only been through a small part of the course, and the reason behind that is that actually I've had even more life going on, and it's not been an awful lot of fun. So, and it's been very, very busy and very stressful. But what I have done is a short part of this course. I started it at the beginning of the year, and I've not managed to get that far through it, but it's been immensely valuable. And it's been immensely valuable because the course is all actually about changing mindsets, and it's about designing the mind that you need to create the life that you want. It sounds really, really twee, but actually, I'm recognizing kind of what this sort of stuff's about on a whole new level. I mean, I'm an NLP trainer. I do or have done an awful lot of work around personal development. I think I'm actually pretty good at it. But I've had this huge amount of life going on that's meant that I have had to think in different ways and actually stay on top of a game for other people as much as for myself. I've never been through that sort of stuff before, and it's had quite an impact on me. And beginning of the year, I was determined to make some changes, and that's kind of happened. There's been a lot more life that's happened to me, but what's happened on top of all of that is that I'm starting to think of things on a slightly different level. And what that means is that I'm creating solutions to kind of the problems that I've got, and all of that is working. There's a lot more going on, and I'm not out of that fire yet. And as a consequence, I've been very, very busy with all sorts of things that meant that I've not kept up with this course. But the reality of it is that this course has added an extra dimension to this that has meant that I have coped far better than I could ever have imagined that I would have with the stuff that's been going on. I hope that made sense. So I just wanted to say it is a fantastic course. It's about changing mindsets, and it's about designing the mind that you really, really, that will help you perform the way that you want and allow you to create the kind of life that you want. Do I have the life that I want? No, not really. But actually what I do have is a life that is significantly better than if I hadn't have started the course. The real nugget of everything that's been going through that course, and what I'm holding on to more than anything, is that you can't solve problems. You can't solve your problems at the same mindset, the same logical level that created those problems in the first place. So if you change your mindset, stuff starts to change with it. I can give you one tiny example of that, if you may. Right at the moment, I'm looking after my father as he's getting further and further into vascular dementia, and that means that he doesn't respond to me the way that he used to, and he is not. He doesn't have his memories, and he doesn't have the personality that he used to have. Yet at the beginning of the year, one of the problems that I was facing with all of this is that actually I was treating him the way that I used to treat my father. as I knew him growing up. Some of the things that this course has actually taught me to think about is actually how I can change my mindset and my entire relationship with my father. And the reality is, my relationship with my father has changed significantly, not only because he's changed, but because now I'm actually starting to deal with the fact that our relationship is changing, and now I have the opportunity to create or design the way that I want my relationship to my father to be. And it's got significantly better as a result, despite the fact that his condition is getting worse. That's allowed me to deal with the problems that are associated with trying to look after my father in a significantly different way. These are all tools and techniques that have come out of Rex's Mind Design course. It's a fabulous thing, and I can say that even though I've only been through a little bit of it. My reality right now is that I'm going to be coming back to you in the next couple of months to tell you how much more fantastic my life is as a result of me going through the rest of this course. So I thought that was worth sharing with you. Thanks for your time, thanks for your attention, and I'll talk to you in a couple of months to tell you what the rest of the course is like. Thanks. Bye. How's that?